Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am sharing with you my January beauty favorites. Before we begin with today's video, however, I'd love to welcome everyone who has recently subscribed to my channel. Welcome. My name is Nadia and I'm a licensed esthetician who loves to test and review skincare products. Be sure to add me on all of my other social media platforms. I will link those down below for you. Also, if you have yet to subscribe to the channel, be sure to subscribe and make sure that you hit that notification bell so that you are notified whenever there is a brand new upload. I do have a healthy mix of products. I do have, unfortunately, a bit of a fail for the month of January. Can you believe it that January is almost over? Well, that January is over. I have participated in a dry January, and I have noticed a ton of changes, if you will. I feel like I have lost some weight because I'm not consuming about 300 to 500 additional calories a night, or every other night, or, whenever I do decide to pick up a little White Claw here and there. I did have a little bit of a breakout during my hormonal period here, but I have noticed that my under eye area doesn't look too kind of like dark. And I have noticed that my skin just looks a little bit more luminous. Now that can be attributed to the skincare products that I have been using and testing, but for the most part, I feel like dry January has done a really good job at, helping me lose some weight. I haven't weighed myself, terrified of the scale, but I can definitely kind of see it, in the face and the dark under eye circles. But yeah, I thought I would give you an update in case you were waiting for that, because I have mentioned it here on the channel, I believe. So dry January, glad it's over. Will I have a drink? I don't know. I feel like I only reach for drinks when it is hot and it's not hot. Let's start with skincare. I have been reaching for this cleanser so much during this month. This is the Pharmacy Whipped Greens oil-free foaming cleanser with moringa and papaya. So this is what the cleanser or the unit looks like. I reach for this primarily during my morning routine after working out. I do my official first cleanse of the day. I do like to remove any sweat, dirt, grime, debris, and my SPF. Even though this is targeted primarily for like oily combo skin types, my skin has done very well with this cleanser. I feel like it's quite gentle. I do love the lather. Very gentle. I don't feel like my skin is stripped at all, or I don't feel like, despite it being winter, my skin doesn't feel stripped or tight after cleansing, which is really nice, despite this being targeted primarily for my combo oily skin type friends. Because this does have papaya here, it will very gently exfoliate the skin. I do reach for this during my nighttime routine after a balmy cleanser, whenever I do wear makeup or whenever I just feel like I need an additional cleanse. So far, I have enjoyed this. Next up, I do have the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Hyaluronic Glow Serum. This is what the product looks like. It comes in a very lovely bottle. This is their newest release here. It launched in the month of January. Sorry about that. I have been reaching for this either morning or in the evening when I want a hydrating routine. I have been testing both, not testing, but more so revisiting a strong retinol product, and I have still been using the Good Molecules Overnight Resurfacing treatment or exfoliating treatment, which I just did a review on. I will link it up above if you missed it. Now, this is not an oil-free product. This does, however, give the skin a very luminous glow. This is perfect for my dry skin friends who perhaps are dealing with some dull skin, who need intense hydration. This will give the skin a very, very healthy, luminous glow. I will show you. So this is what the formula looks like. And let's see here. So even though this is not completely dry, this is what your skin is going to look like after application. So this is just my regular boring skin, and then this is my skin with this serum. When I wear this during the day, I find that it wears really nicely, and I definitely think that this is targeted primarily for my drier skin types dealing with dull skin who need some hydration. If you have normal skin like me, you might be able to tolerate this as well. It's very, very lightweight. It does not feel like heavy or greasy over the skin. I do like to take about 1 pump for the face and sometimes an additional for the neck and chest area. I really like this, especially right now where it is really cold and maybe windy. Great product. I do love that this does not contain any drying alcohols or sensitizing ingredients. So if you have sensitive skin as well, and you're dealing with dull, dry skin, this is a great product. For my daytime vitamin C product, I know I reviewed this, so I will link that up above in case you missed it as well. I reviewed this late last year. Might be late last year, but this is the Summer Fridays CC Me Serum. Now, I had to revisit this because a product I was testing didn't really work out so well for me. So I had to go back to something that was just straight up a vitamin C derivative that did not contain any exfoliating acids. I have been using this serum I have under the skin today, so you can see just I paired it with Super Goop because this gives me the ultimate glow. So the glow that you see is primarily because of the sunscreen I paired with this. This does give the skin a very subtle glow. But if you are perhaps like me currently, using some strong exfoliants or a retinol at night, just want to stick to a very basic vitamin C serum for some antioxidants, some collagen synthesis, some melanogenesis inhibitors. This is a great product. Now, this does contain some fragrance and a couple of sensitizing ingredients, but it's just what I needed for kind of like the butt end of the month of January. I do find myself using 2 full pumps of this for the face and neck, and I have been trying to stick primarily to using this. So I've been enjoying this quite a bit. Another product, now this is a product that I am revisiting. This may be a repeat as far as being included in a favorites video, but this is the Drunk Elephant A-Passioni Retinol Cream. I feel like I recently mentioned, oh yeah, I did my you tested them, but where are they now kind of video. So I will link that up above in case you missed that as well. I felt like I needed to test a stronger retinol product to kind of help me remember what this was like, because I do remember it being quite strong when I initially tested this for a review video, which was uploaded a very, very long time ago, but I did want to revisit. Now, I have recently reviewed the Inkey List's Retinol and the Murad Retinol Youth Renewal Serum. If you are ready for something stronger, this is an excellent option for you. This is a vegan retinol. So if you're living a vegan lifestyle, cruelty-free lifestyle, this is an excellent option for you. This is very, very strong. Initially, I began by reintroducing this product to the skin by using it twice a week. So I'll use this, I'll use my glycolic acid, and then I'll do a hydrating routine after that. And that's essentially what I've been doing. I do try to just use this here along the face and not bring it down to the neck to avoid any redness, irritation, rash. But so far, I have noticed that by pairing it with a very gentle vitamin C serum during the day and still using a very low kind of percentage acid blend serum the following night after using this, I have noticed that the post-inflammation hyperpigmentation that I was dealing with has cleared away not very quickly, but at a much faster pace had I, just stuck to using a very basic vitamin C serum and a low percentage acid blend resurfacing or exfoliating serum at night. So this has definitely done a great job at exfoliating the skin from beneath the layers. This is a very, very strong product. You definitely want to apply it to dry skin. I do either go in before applying this with a hyaluronic acid based serum to minimize any irritation, dryness, or flakiness. And again, I do try to stick to using about a pea-sized amount. And again, focusing primarily here along the face, especially here along my forehead lines, which I know you can't see it, but I see it. I know they're there. So I definitely want to treat them, and I've just been enjoying this a whole lot. I do follow the retinol with a very hydrating, kind of nourishing moisturizer. I tested this very, very late last year, but I never put it in my favorites. But it's in my favorites now because it is dry, it is cold in California, and I have been reaching for this a lot, especially when I use the Drunk Elephant A-Passioni retinol cream for some intense moisture. And this does have ceramides, which tend to need some replenishing to keep my barrier nice and strong to minimize any dryness, flakiness, or irritation. So I've been enjoying this a lot. A little bit goes a long way with this formula because she's so rich, but I do take a wee bit. I don't know if you can tell what this looks like. As you can see, I've been using it quite a bit. So I'm going to apply it over the Hyaluronic Glow Serum here. But she's very, very rich, buttery, luxe, kind of velvety. So if you are perhaps dealing with an impaired barrier this season, you need some strengthening, some repair of the skin, or if you just need some moisture, this is going to give it to you. This does smell like honey, as do a lot of pharmacy's products, but it's a very, very lovely, lovely formula. So what that looks like. Boring skin, honey halo skin. Love. This is too rich for me to use during the day, and quite recently I haven't really been adding an additional moisturizer under my sunscreen. I've just been using a moisturizer during my nighttime routine. I haven't felt the need for it. Now onto hair. I do have two Briogeo products. I don't think I mentioned them last month, but this is the Briogeo Farewell Frizz Rosarco Milk Leave-In leave-in conditioning spray. Now I use this every time after, you know, washing my hair. It pains me every time to brush my hair. I have like a super duper sensitive scalp, and I feel like this definitely facilitates the hair brushing process for me. It's got a very, very light scent, and it is a Clean at Sephora brand. Another Briogeo product that I have recently been loving is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. Now this does not contain any harsh sulfates, silicones, or parabens. And this is what the product looks like. I usually take about, you know, a little dollop, and I do apply it to the ends of my hair, which tend to be the driest. I feel like despite all of the heat styling that I have been doing, and my desperate need to see my hair colorist to do a trim and a color as well, I feel like this has definitely helped to manage any drying, split ends. So these two products have definitely helped to save my hair during, you know, this quarantine. Now I do have a bit of a fail for you all this month, and unfortunately it is the Murad, this hurts my heart, Murad Dark Spot Correcting Serum. I tested this for well over 4 weeks, I want to say, daytime use, and it was doing so well. I was so in love with this product that a couple days after I filmed a review, I started to see like some bumps here along my, you know, the inner portion of my cheek, similar to what happened when I tested or not tested, but loved the YSL foundation. Now, I did not, you know, check out the ingredients in the YSL foundation, but after I could not determine what was giving me the rash, I finally checked out the ingredients, and it was loaded with drying alcohols and fragrance. So gave this guy a break. Used this for about 2 days, the irritation was gone. This was after I filmed my review, and then I went back to it, and again, I started to feel or to see kind of like the bumpy redness. So I knew that it was this. Now, unfortunately, the second ingredient within this formula is denatured alcohol, which is a drying alcohol that can cause a thinning or sensitizing of the skin. I don't know why they did that, and I really enjoyed the results that I was getting from this. My skin was luminous, it was smooth, it was brighter, but then it gave me a rash. So I do always dock points for drying alcohols within the formula, and it just really hurt my heart that the second ingredient here was denatured alcohol. Maybe what I will do is I'll just use it as a spot treatment, so maybe I can update you on that in the future. But for now, this was, unfortunately, hurts my heart to say it, a fail for me. Now, if you still love Murad and you're dealing with hyperpigmentation, do give my favorite serum of last year, the Vita C Glycolic Brightening Serum, a go. That has like 2 sensitizing ingredients but no drying alcohols, so there's a bit of a win there. That is all I have for you all today. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. Let me know what your favorites were for the month of January in the comments down below. Let me know if we share any favorites as well. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. Also, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you have yet to subscribe, and make sure that you hit that notification bell so that you are notified whenever there is a brand new upload. I will see you in my next video. Bye. I like it. I like it a lot. That is a truck outside.